All right, today we're exploring the incredible contrasts that define our planet, and we're going to do it in just 5 minutes. We're talking jumping from the biggest continents to the tiniest islands, from ancient history all the way to the hyper-modern world.
So what's the goal here? It's simple, really. We're going to zero in on the unique character of just a few key destinations, highlighting the powerful differences that make each one unforgettable. Look, this isn't every single stop on the map, but it's for sure a journey through extremes.
So let me ask you, ever wanted to travel the world in, say, the next 5 minutes? Because, well, that's exactly what we're about to do.
Let's go. Our entire journey is built on one simple but really powerful idea: contrast. You know those incredible, sometimes shocking differences in scale, geography, and culture that truly define our world? Okay, first stop. We're diving into a land of superlatives. I mean, the biggest, the most populous, a place of just unbelievable extremes. We're talking, of course, about Asia. Just to try and wrap our heads around the scale here, let's start with the number. 4.7 billion. That's not a typo. That's nearly 60% of every single person on Earth. The sheer human scale of this continent, it's almost impossible to really comprehend. And hey, it's not just about the people. The geography, just as extreme. I mean, think about it. Asia has both the highest point on the planet's surface, Mount Everest, and the lowest point on land, the Dead Sea. Two absolute extremes, one continent.
So, this incredible diversity is really what defines Asia, right? You've got these geographical extremes that literally shaped how entire civilizations grew up. It's the cradle of ancient cultures and some of the world's biggest religions. But then, at the exact same time, it's a modern economic powerhouse pushing global innovation forward. It's this fusion, this mix of an ancient past and a super high-tech future that makes it just so dynamic.
All right, get ready for a major pivot. We're going from the world's largest landmass to a region that's defined almost entirely by water. Welcome to Oceania, the blue continent. And right away, the scale just shifts dramatically. We're not talking about billions of people anymore. Nope. We're talking thousands of islands, over 10,000 of them, in fact, just scattered like jewels across the absolutely vast Pacific Ocean.
So, what is Oceania, really? Well, it's a continent where the water is every bit as important as the land. It's a world that's defined by the very ocean that connects all these thousands of different islands and cultures. And yeah, that's exactly why it got the name Blue Continent.
And even within this region, the diversity is just stunning. Take its two biggest neighbors. On one hand, you've got Australia. Think vast outback, the Great Barrier Reef, that whole sun and sand ecotourism vibe. Then, right next door, you have New Zealand, with its towering fjords and snow-capped southern Alps. It's a total paradise for adrenaline junkies and adventure seekers. Okay, so we've seen extremes of nature. Now our tour is going to take us to a continent that's defined by something else entirely, an incredible density of human history and culture. Let's talk about Europe.
Yeah, density is really the key word for Europe. I mean, think about it. In a pretty small area, you've crammed in 44 countries, over 200 languages, and 750 million people. This is the place that gave the world ideas like democracy and the Renaissance. It's a true cultural mosaic. And most of its people, over 75%, live in cities today.
And if you want a perfect example of Europe's complex identity, look no further than Turkey. It's often called a bridge between Europe and Asia, and for a really good reason. Its culture, its history, its geography, it all sits at this incredible crossroads. And you know, in a lot of ways, that's a perfect metaphor for the whole continent.
So our journey so far has shown us how a place can be defined by natural extremes or by deep, dense history. But what about a place that's defined by the mixing of cultures? For that, we're going to make one last stop: the Americas.
And here we find another profound contrast. The Americas. These are continents forged in both collision and fusion. You've got these ancient indigenous civilizations, the complex legacies of European colonization, and then wave after wave of immigration from all over the world. All of it has combined to create this unique cultural melting pot that's really unlike anywhere else on Earth.
So let's just take a breath. In just a few moments, our journey has taken us from the ancient wonders that literally cradled civilization, all the way to the modern marvels that are defining our future.
We've gone from massive continents, home to billions of people, to the tiniest little islands floating in an endless blue ocean. It just goes to show you, the world is a place of incredible, beautiful contrasts.
And all of this leaves us with one final question. And this one's for you. After seeing all this incredible diversity,
in scale, in nature, in culture. What do you think makes a destination truly unforgettable?